Hello and welcome to September's game pickups. And wow, September's already started out to be a crazy month for game pickups. So let's just dive right in here. And first off, we have a Rock and Rope for the Atari 2600 by Coleco. And I am not familiar with this game, but it goes a long ways towards completing my ColecoVision game collection for the Atari 2600. And it's in not too bad a shape. I got to get some ink off of the back, but overall it's in pretty good shape. I mean, they were like a creamy white color, but now they're not. We'll clean it up some. Dragonfire by iMagic for the Atari 2600. That's going towards my iMagic collection. And Maze Craze. We used to play the heck out of this as a kid on the 2600. It was a lot of fun running around trying to solve the mazes, especially when they are invisible. Invisible mazes, lots of fun. Math Grand Prix, which is it's an education game where you race against another player or the computer answering math questions. So every time you move, you like roll the dice and you move forward so many spots. When you stop, you have to answer a math question to go forward. So that's a cool game. I've actually tried recreating that one. Having a little challenge with it, but that's okay. Next up, Street Racer on the Atari 2600. I have to dig out my paddle controllers. I remember I've looked for them previously. I have to find them so that we can play these games. It's not all 2600 games, I promise. But this one is basic programming with the keyboard controllers on the Atari 2600. So you would plug in this cartridge, and then unfortunately it didn't come with the overlays, but you would put an overlay on the keyboard. They would tell you to push certain buttons, and it would fill in a line on the screen, and you could write simple basic games on the Atari 2600. I've wanted this since I was a kid to do programming on. It's really great. And I always loved that cover. Look at it. Can we see that very well? I mean, that is just an awesome, awesome picture right there. It's probably not very much in focus, but let's see if we can't get it in focus. Probably not, because I don't have the macro lens on. That's probably right there where we can get it. But anyway, that's neat. And so are the controllers. It's awesome. And then we got Dragster. This is going to be a label repro when I do my video on that, because it's got this big dark stain on it and the end is torn off. But Dragster by Activision for the 2600. Warp Lock, that one's going to be hard to see because it's shiny. Warp Lock, it's reflecting off the lights, for the Atari 2600. Circus Atari for the 2600. This is when you bounce around clowns, breaking balloons, and then when the clowns miss the platform, the teeter-totter, they land on their heads and their head goes flat and their leg twitches. It's funny stuff. And we have Firefly for the 2600. Not familiar with that one either. And stepping into Odyssey 2, we have Pickaxe Pete. One of the Odyssey 2's better games. So I got Pickaxe Pete. And also for the Odyssey 2, we have Attack of the Time Lord on the Odyssey 2. I fixed my Odyssey 2 recently, so the picture should be crisp and awesome. When I tested it, it was beautiful. So I'm really, really looking forward to showcasing a lot of Odyssey 2 games coming up. Now, I've had requests, and I was lucky enough in my journeys to find some to fill the request. One of them was Lilo and Stitch on the Game Boy Advance. So I'll be playing that one soon, since it is based on a movie. That series is never going to end. Video games based on movies, because there are so many. And another one by request that's also based on a TV show, Animaniacs, on the Super Nintendo. I got this one, finally picked this one up, found it, and we grabbed it. It was awesome. Ren and Stimpy's. What is it? Stimpy's Invention. On the Sega Genesis. Can't wait to try this one out. It's not complete. There's no instruction manual, but I'm not certain it came with one or not. But it does have the cartridge. The cartridge needs some cleaning. It's got some like rental. I guess there was a rental, and it's got tape marks on it. So, and this is faded, but that's okay. It's original. As you can see, it's faded on the front and not so much on the back. Next up, Star Trek: The Next Generation on the Genesis. And this one is roughly complete. It's got the manual and the cartridge. So I was a huge Star Trek fan. I always have been, probably always will be. And the Next Generation, when they stepped it up in like season 3, they just knocked it out of the park. The first 2 were good. Season 3, the writing got intense and it became widely popular. And they came out with some great games. And that's one of them. And I picked up, it's not a retro game, but I got Uncharted 4 for my PS4 because I do love Uncharted games. They're really great games. And finally, for the PlayStation 2, the original Kingdom Hearts. We wanted to play this, and so we picked it up. We finally found it and was able to pick it up. And so I can't wait to play this. Unfortunately, no manual, but it did come with the disc, and the disc did look to be in good shape. So, yeah. So that one will be getting a lot of playtime, probably by the missus. So that finishes game pickups for the month of September. I do not believe I'm going to get any more games this month. And we know how that goes. I say that, and then there's ones or twosies show up. But no, I think I'm done. I got a lot here to play and add it to my collection. So it's awesome. I can't wait to get all this going on. And if you haven't already done so, please like, share, and subscribe. It does help let me know what you like, what you don't like. And I look forward to seeing you next time on, if you're not watching it, the Game of Day series every day. I play a new game except for days when I've had surgery or I'm out of town. But for the most part, every day there's a new game gets played. And right now the theme is video games based on movies or TV shows. Video games based on movies or TV shows. So, I look forward to seeing. Whoa! Stop! There's still more games that I've picked up in the month of September. And what we have here is Kingdom Hearts on the DS. Kingdom Hearts, I can't remember, I can't read the text. That's why that's bad. You know, use dark color on a dark background for text. But I can't read it. But it's a Kingdom Hearts game for the 3DS. We also picked up Lego's Chima Laval's Journey. And this is new, unopened. We got that like really cheap. We also got Yu-Gi-Oh! Watch for the 3DS. Also unopened, new. Can't wait to do that. And We got, what is it? Beast Wrestler on the Sega Genesis. I don't know what that one's about. We got Pac-Man 2, The New Avengers. So I haven't played that one either, so that one will be interesting to check out. Mountain King on the Atari 2600. Asteroids on the Atari 8-bit computer. One of my favorites. I love my Atari 8-bit computers. Threshold on the Atari 2600. I never played this, but I had to get it. Look at this cool orange card. It's by Tiger Vision. You might barely make that out, but Tiger Vision, and it's this orange box. I mean, this thing just stood out and said, buy me, buy me. So I bought it. And then we got, I hate they covered it up, but Joe Montana 2 Sports Talk Football on the Sega Genesis. I used to play a lot of Joe Montana's football on the PC, so this one I'm really excited to play because I did like this as when it was on the PC. So I'm hoping I think this is the same version. It was a lot of fun. Next up, Xenophobe Inbox Complete for the 7800. Look at that box art. That is just awesome box art right there. You know, just it really. I mean, that's everything you do in the game. You run around and shoot these giant aliens and pick up stuff off the floor, and yep, awesome stuff. Tower Toppler on the Atari 7800. I hate that they put that big sticker right over the middle of the box. Why didn't they put it down low? They put it right over the main character. Ugh. But anyway, this is an interesting and very difficult puzzler game that I look forward to playing. And one of the awesome games of the 80s, Robotron 2084. Look, it's still got the cellophane on the box. And I know that there's going to be collectors out there that are going to hate me, but it's coming off. Drives me nuts. And it's already open. It doesn't do anything. So, Robotron 2084 on the 7800. And all three of these are complete in box. And I got really good deals on them. And those are awesome. So that is probably it for the month of September. These are some really great games. I don't know, like I said, about Threshold or this one here, Beast Wrestler. But you know what? We'll play them, and good or bad, they get played. That's my thing is these games, even if these were unopened, they were going to get opened because I play all my games. I play all these games. Joe Montana, I don't know, is that one complete? Yes. Oh wow, look at this. It's got advertising, the registration cards. It's even got the epilepsy warning. So this is good. It's got the, actually back when games came with manuals and told you how to play them. Yeah, hey, how about that? Novel idea. Give people information. That's great. So, all right. So I look forward to seeing you guys again next month. If I have any games next month, I don't know. I always run across a few apparently. But anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have an awesome day.